because I really do want to pause, and we do every year, to honor and respect all those who have paid the fullest price for the liberties that we have. And in America, blessed by God, in my opinion. And so I just want to read something for you, just to help remind us, and we'll get on with the service. But this was written in November 19th of 1963. You probably will recognize the author as soon as I start to read. 87 years ago, our fathers brought forth on this continent a new nation, conceived in liberty and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal. Now, we are engaged in a great civil war, testing whether that nation or any nation so conceived and so dedicated can long endure. We are met on a great battlefield of that war. We have come to dedicate a portion of that field as a final resting place for those who here gave their lives, that that nation might live. It is altogether fitting and proper that we should do this. But, in a larger sense, we cannot dedicate, we cannot consecrate, we cannot hallow this ground. The brave men living and dead who struggled here have consecrated it far above our poor power to add or detract. The world will little know nor long remember what we say here, but it can never forget what they did here. It is for us, the living, rather, to be dedicated here to the unfinished work which they who fought here have thus far so nobly advanced. It is rather for us to be here dedicated to the great task remaining before us, that from these honored dead we take increased devotion to that cause for which they gave the last full measure of devotion, that we here highly resolve that these dead shall not have died in vain, that this nation under God shall have a new birth of freedom, and that the government of the people, by the people, and for the people shall not perish from the earth. Abraham Lincoln in his Gettysburg Address. I would like to ask everybody just to stand in respect for those who have fallen for this nation, who have bled and put those red stripes on our flag, as we just take a moment to remember them. The nation that you've given us to live these lives and express, Lord, our life in you. We thank you that we are free, Lord, to worship and assemble. We thank you, Lord, that we are free to speak out your name. We are free to share your good news. And Lord Jesus, I pray that we would devote ourselves, both body and soul, to the spreading of your good news, Lord, that we would continue to be that city on a hill, that we would be that beacon of hope to the world, that through this nation, Lord, your name would ring throughout the world. So we just dedicate this time to those who have bled for you as you bled for us. In Jesus' name, amen.